Hi, my name is Isabella, and this is my persuasive speech. So here is my audience. Texas is already one of the states with the most restrictive voting laws in the nation, and here you all are adding more restrictions on top of the ones that already exist. For better or worse, there should be laws that come with voting, but these ones that you all have come to an agreement on seem to inconvenience a lot of people. You must fully understand the causes and effects of these new restrictions that you are all willing to put into place. Today I will speak about the few new stricter voting laws in Texas and why they should not be in place. So what exactly are these new voting restrictions? Greg Abbott kicked off a high-stakes political fight over the state's future, announcing a special session of the legislature in which he and other Republicans will try to push Texas further to the right on issues like elections and voting. In a New York Times article by Nick Corasanati and Edgar Sandoval, it states that among many new challenges and restrictions to the state's electoral process, the bill would ban 24-hour voting and drive-through voting. It would prohibit election officials from proactively sending out absentee ballots. It would add new voter identification requirements for voting by mail. It would limit third-party ballot collections and also increase the criminal penalties for election workers who run regulations, and greatly expand the authority of poll watchers. This information indicates that there are a lot of less convenient ways for people to get their votes in. By a show of hands, how many people in this room have come across an inconvenient issue when trying to vote? That's what I thought. There are many issues with these new voting restrictions and plenty of reasons why they shouldn't be in place. College students are not as likely to get out of their vehicles to go inside and vote that way. Banning the drive-through voting will lead to them not voting. Parents or legal guardians often have to work and have kids to take care of. These stricter regulations will only make it harder for them. As we have seen, banning drive-through voting and 24-hour voting can cause many issues with people who are trying to get their much-valued vote in. Why exactly must these things not happen in the state of Texas? These restrictions can have a negative effect on how many people are able to vote. According to Alicia Bannon and Patrick Berry in an article from the Brennan Center of Justice, these states are purposely trying to restrict access to the ballot box, and they are even trying to make it harder for voters to protect their rights in court. This needs to be changed because it leads to less voting for the state, and we will not end up with the most accurate voting results. As you've seen today, banning drive-through and 24-hour voting are only going to lead to bad things in the future. Luckily, they can be turned around before it is too late. Now go reconsider what all of this leads to, and hopefully a new resolution will be formed.